Trippier isn't the only player Man United should sign from Atletico Madrid. It looked set to be the perfect summer for Manchester United. With no optimistic plans to go abroad for pre-season, United are one of the clubs who haven't seen their preparation thrown into turmoil by cancelled matches. Unlike their neighbours, things couldn't be going better in the transfer window. Either Jadon Sancho is all but signed it after a lengthy cast that at points seemed like it will never be successful, and United are also inching closer to the signing of a world-class centre-back in Raphael Varane. With other targets also in the pipeline, the transfer window was shaping up to be one of the best in the last decade for United. The Daily Mirror reports that the playmaker has turned down an offer of a new long-term contract at United and is looking to move to Paris Saint-Germain. With only a year remaining on his current deal, United have little choice but to try and recoup some funds this summer or risk losing him for nothing in a year's time. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer already wanted to sign a defensive midfielder this summer, but the need to enhance the middle of the park just got even more crucial. Declan Rice is the ideal target as he is already primarily proven and at 22 is at the perfect age to be a long-term mainstay in the side while also having plenty of room for development. The only issue is that he still has 3 years on his current contract, and West Ham United will not be letting their best player leave without a fight, especially as they prepare to embark on their first Europa League campaign. The Hammers reportedly want at least £100 million for their talisman, which will almost certainly be too much for United after their sizable outlay elsewhere. Eduardo Camavinga ticks a lot of boxes. The talented youngster looks set to take the world by storm, and United are considering a move for him. But despite all his quality, he remains just 18 and might not be quite ready to make the step up to be a relied upon regular at one of the world's biggest clubs. While Camavinga will undoubtedly be a great signing for the future, especially if gotten on the cheap, United may need more than just him alone, and they could turn their attention back to a club they have already dealt with this summer, Atletico Madrid. As well as a midfielder, United will also like to bring Kieran Trippier back to Manchester this summer in order to provide some attacking competition for Aaron Wan-Bissaka. It is understood that the 13-year-old has made arrangements to return to England following a 2-year sojourn in Spain, and with 2 years remaining on his contract, it was hoped he could be bought on the cheap. But so far, the La Liga champions seem to be holding out for a much steeper price. It is understood that Trippier remains hopeful of a transfer being completed. However, and while United are dealing with Atleti, they may as well ask about Sonny guests while they are at it. The combative and creative midfielder has been a mainstay in Diego Simeone's side for the last 6 years, but even though he played a key role in their title triumph last season, his time in the Spanish capital looks to be drawing to a close. Saul has been linked extensively with both United and Liverpool, as well as a ludicrous swap deal with Barcelona, which will see Antoine Griezmann go to the other way. With Pogba now looking to leave, United should seize the opportunity to sign Saul. Out to his ability to play in several midfield positions, he is perhaps the most like replacement United could get, as he will be able to play in defensive midfield, attacking, or even on the left. The Spaniard doesn't quite have the same breathtaking skill or vision in the final third, but he more than makes up for it with his boundless energy, paid in the tackle, an eye for goal, tactical discipline, and instilled by Simeone, a dogged desire to win. Saul has helped Atleti win 6 trophies during his time at the club, and at 26 would bring much-needed experience and leadership to an exciting but youthful squad. If United are shopping in Madrid this summer, it'd be great if they could bring 2 players back rather than just one.